spokesperson of the BJP, political advisor to Rajnath Singh, BJP President Sudhanshu Trivedi, Rahul Narvekar of the Shiv Sena. They are representing one point of view. My first question is to Ahmedabad, where we are joined by M. Hassan Johar, President of the Society for Promoting Rationality. But my first question is to Ami Yagnik, Congress spokesperson. You say, Ami Yagnik, let's come straight to the point, right? Your senior leader, Digvijay Singh, he had accused that Rajnath Singh had met Sadhvi Pragya. Sudhanshu Trivedi will remember that. He had accused that Rajnath Singh had met Colonel Purohit, the Malegaon blast accused, in jail. Rajnath had denied it outright. Now, your leaders are now denying having met Bhavesh Patel. Are you not in the same situation? In fact, the allegations against you are worse this time. Digvijay accused Rajnath only of meeting them. In this case, the accused just said he was pressurized by Digvijay Singh and company to implicate the RSS leadership.
Arnav, the letter, its authenticity, its contents, and the method in which it has been written and sent to the NIA. Of course, the NIA has rubbished all these allegations, and the union leaders have said that they have not met him, they don't know him, and so those allegations also have been rubbished. But you have to see the timing and the manner in which
I don't understand this hypocrisy, because if I'm not mistaken, one second, please 1 minute, please 1 minute. You know, let us have the same rules applying on all sides. Are you not the same party which did not waste any time in latching on to Vanzara's letter, in which he said he was working on the orders of his political leaders? You didn't say at that time, I question the authenticity of Vanzara's letter. You asked for Narendra Modi's resignation based on that letter, right?
Yes, Arnav, you have put a very right question. Vanzara's letter was written to the government tendering his resignation and enumerating all the points why he wants to resign. He has been used and thrown away by the political bosses, and this is a letter written to the NIA. This person could have very well told the trial court, the special designated court, that he is under pressure. He is not taking the procedural route.
How do you know he is not under pressure? Sudhanshu Trivedi first to respond to Ami Yagnik, please. Sudhanshu Trivedi from Delhi is our first response tonight. Sudhanshu Trivedi, you heard the Congress response to the two questions I put. Would you like to come into the debate?
Actually, on this aspect, there are two things. One is the technicality and other is the trend. If you go into the technicality, yes, our Congress spokesperson has the right to debate whether the Vanzara's letter was appropriate or not, and whether Bhavesh Patel's letter was having some other interpretation or not. As in the beginning of this debate, you have already said that Mr. Digvijay Singh has said that Mr. Rajnath Singh has met Sadhvi Pragya Singh.
Yeah.
Mr. Rajnath Singh never met, never visited, never talked. This I can tell you in my both the capacities. He has just given one statement in 2007 when 3, 4, 5 narco test reports were there in media. Then he said, why so many narco tests are going there? Just it was a thing, and your senior leaders who are in a habit of giving this type of statement, and not only this statement. Do you remember? Mr. Digvijay Singh has gone in Mumbai and he has released a book whose title was 2611 was an RSS conspiracy. Whose leaders on the first day after both Gaya blast, without any proper information, you
believe
floated a story that this was Modi.
No, you believe?
It means there is a clear categorical trend.
And
also I am coming to another point. Whether it is the Malegaon blast, whether it is the Ajmer Makkah Masjid blast, or a Samjhauta Express blast. First, this investigation goes in one direction. Suddenly it takes a U-turn and directs towards the RSS or BJP organization. On this issue of Samjhauta Express blast, I can tell you is still on United Nations Security Council website. The prime accused are Pakistani terrorists. And the US State Department website, the Pakistani terrorists, they are unable to file the proper charge sheet yet after 6 years. But they have made
you believe that compromising the nation, you actually believe that the Home Minister of India, Digvijay Singh, and the Minister of State for Home have gone and sat down with a blast accused and told him to name Mohan Bhagwat and Indresh Kumar. And if that is the case, let me ask Rahul Narvekar.
I am not saying this.
No,
No. I'm not saying this. I am saying, keeping in view the background of these things, the things should be properly investigated.
you
it cannot be set apart.
No,
as
no,
rubbish.
you think today, Rahul Narvekar, let's be, you want to take some political mileage of it, you can. But be practical. Do you think that the Home Minister of India and the Minister of State of Home are going to sit down with the Ajmer blast accused and tell him, do this, do that, do this, do that, this is the guarantee we give you? Do you think it's come down to that level? Do you actually believe? And this follow-up to that is, if that were to be the case, right, even if we take these allegations at face value, Indresh or Mohan Bhagwat have not been named in the FIR. That proves that there was no conspiracy to force a confession.
I'll take your question head on and I'll give you a very candid and straight answer. The answer to your question is yes, and a very much yes.
What?
The Home Minister is capable of doing anything of the sort for the simple reason this is the same Home Minister and his predecessor who have given a communal color to terrorism. These are the people who've colored terrorism. And if they can fall to that extent, they can go to any extent.
To that my counter will be that Abu Jundal is terror accused, right? Abu Jundal retracts his confessional statement saying that it was obtained under duress. You believe everything he says? No, do you believe everything he says?
The point is the Congress party.
No, answer the question. Don't dodge the question.
The Congress party is in the old habit of cooking up stories. This is not the first time Digvijay Singh has done this. This is not the first allegation against Mr. Digvijay Singh.
No, but why are you
If you read the papers today, there is an allegation made by Mr. Digvijay Singh where he says that Mr. Narendra Modi has purchased 10,000 caps and 10,000 burqas to attract crowds to his rallies.
You want to move away from the question. You want to move away.
He gets fake bills.
Is there any particular reason why you want to move away from the question which I'm asking you?
And the shopkeeper from whom he acquires these bills comes and says on record that this never happened. So this is the old story of the Congress party. And number three, Congress party using CBI as a tool for witch hunting is a known practice. So why should we not doubt these
I can equally ask you why you are not clamoring for the release of Himayat Beg, an accused who was convicted and sentenced to death in the German bakery blast. You have no answer to that.
Yes, we have very well answered that yesterday. We have told you that this is a serious issue which puts an entire doubt and casts a doubt on the entire judicial system of the country. People will lose faith in judiciary if the police and the prosecution behaves in the manner they have behaved in the German bakery case.
All I'm saying to you is just remember one thing: don't do cherry picking.
Not at all. We have condemned it. We have condemned it to the extent where we have said we require a free and fair trial, and under the Congress NCP rule in Maharashtra, that is far from happening.
Besides any particular bias you may have for the BJP, Mr. Hassan Johar, the Congress party has made links. Let's be logical tonight, Mr. Johar. The Congress has made the links of the terror accused with the RSS a huge issue following Shinde's so-called comment on saffron terror, as well as Digvijay Singh's repeated comments on the same subject. So, together with this history, what Bhavesh Patel is alleging now fits into a certain pattern. It fits into a pattern, Mr. Johar, doesn't it?
Well, since you have come last to me, Arnab, I hope I'll have my share of time. First, I do think that our National Investigating Agency does enjoy some degree of credibility of citizens of India. When NIA says no such pressure was exerted in securing the confession which he tendered before a magistrate, I would like to believe them. And I would want to think that the Home Minister of India wouldn't stoop to that extent. If the entire purpose was just to deliver a message, I'm sure there were foot soldiers to do that. No Home Minister worth his salt would land himself in such a terrible. B. Please remember that Bhavesh's case is nothing unique. Swami Asimanand, a prime accused in Ajmer blast, Samjhota, Mecca Masjid, had tendered his detailed confession before a magistrate. The magistrate gave him 2 days respite to go back and reflect on the consequences of confession and come back. 2 days later he came back and tendered a 5-hour long confession in which he acknowledged Hindu terrorist organizations being involved, and what he said, and I quote, bomb for bomb policy. So he said he was overcome with remorse, having seen...
No, why you are talking about Swami Asinanand? You are talking about Swami Asinanand. Why are you not talking? No, one second. Sudhanshu...
I am.
Why aren't you talking about Bhavesh Patel?
Allow me enough to complete.